Hello everybody, welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing. We're going to be checking out the career mode here today, and we're going to jump right into it now. I'll put my name in here before we get into the customization of our character. And I do want to say thank you for the patience. This was supposed to come out on Tuesday. However, I caught the sun bug here in our household, so we are very ill, and that's probably why my voice doesn't sound as good as it normally does. So with all of that out of the way, big thanks to iRacing and Monster Games for allowing me early access to this game to show it to you. We're gonna be stumbling on words. It is hot. I just came down off of a fever spike, and we're rolling here. So let's do this thing. Here we go. We have our name in there, and you can see it even puts your last name right there on the belt. Really cool touch. And the different presets are right here. Right out of the gate, you can choose whatever you want. I would imagine with advanced mode, you can do more. Look at that though, black and white, those are my colors. That looks pretty darn good to me. And genders, you can go male and female. So let's click on that advanced mode. We all want to see what there is up here at the top. Here you go. You can change the location of all your colors here based on the suit and helmet. I do like that. So say I want my primary to be a different color, I can certainly do that. And I can also change the pattern as well and put some of those in there. That's a really cool addition that I like to see. And so they're always adding more and more. So the color pattern opens up this swatch here, and then you can pick a color from over here, wherever you want. These are starred. I like that. All right, cool. And then you can go into, I mean, this is just the suit, you know, and helmet. If we go to the helmet here and the base on that's, you know, white, I'm going to go into black on that. And then, you know, why not? We can change up the, let's go back and do a pattern on it. But, yeah, camouflage, you got diagonal lines, stars, all this, and you can bring the intensity up on it. Very cool. There's a lot here that you can customize. I do like seeing that. Also the style, you can change that out as well. However you see fit. There's quite a few options for you there, so that's nice to see. Then we move into the shapes. You can go into the chest, right arm, left arm, back, helmet, right leg, left leg, chest. There you go. So you can add a shape here, rectangle. Here we go. Look at all this stuff here. So you have a few to choose from, not an insane amount right there. You can change the position, rotation, the scale of it, opacity, and the color as well. Well, I am boring, and I'm not going to add anything to my guy right there, but let's go ahead and explore the next one, which is decals. And you can change the location of chest, right arm, left arm, back, helmet, as well as right leg and left leg. So there you go. And you can add more decals. It looks like quite a few here. So here's, go to image, and then we have all of these to choose from. Very cool. That one looks very familiar right there. We're going to definitely go with that. So we have quite a few to choose from here on the first page. And then we have the second page here. So out of the gate, you're going to have some options. I love to see it. I'm going to go with the JF, of course. Why wouldn't I? Position. Here we go. We can move it down, left and right, rotation, scale, all that stuff. I love that. And the scale of it. Uniform scale, bring it like that, and then I'll bring it back up a little bit here in the middle. That looks pretty darn cool, man. Wow. Okay, so we go back, we can go to the second one here. So that's just on the chest, but I can go over here and look at this. You can just add decals, like add a decal, add a decal, add a decal, add a decal. So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total, and that's just on the chest, right arm. You can do the same exact thing. See this? We're adding a bunch of random decals to it, but look, you go back to chest and look, they're all there. So quite a few slots to choose from. I'm really liking that for sure. I can tell you it's gonna be a little bit to get used to as far as like having to go back and make all these none again, since we were just throwing things up on there, you know, why not? I think I'm gonna give Monster Games here on the back with a scale definitely up on that a little bit. And then also going to change the position back up to the top. Again, with the helmet, I can put my JF logo on there. That's pretty darn cool. I do like that a lot. And, you know, you can always change the rotation as well if you so desire. Change the scaling on that guy a little bit there. There we go. And then I can move it back down. So you have a lot of freedom of where you put these logos. That is pretty interesting. So I'll do Monster Games on the side there. Love the black and white theme we have going here for my right side. I'll do the same thing for the left. And I'll put one more JF logo on his back, just like that. I'm gonna put that silver there just between those and just changed up my helmet style just a little bit. Well, at least the colors, so then I can change the style out however I see fit. But I'm liking that one I had just a minute ago. That one there. I think it looks pretty cool with the logo there. And I'm pretty happy with my guy. Before we start off this video, I want to say thanks to Thrustmaster for sponsoring this video with a TX Racing wheel, leather edition you'll be seeing me use. However, I am using a Max Pappas wheel on this thing, and it's the real deal. So you'll see me using my gloves. It's not for show. It's because I don't want to destroy this wheel. So before we start the career, I want to let you know in the very beginning, just like all the previous Monster games, you get a whole really cool cinematic intro to the whole sport and some of the drivers talking and things like that and welcoming you to the world of Outlaws. So you can expect that. I'm not going to show that in here. I don't want to have any spoilers for you. We got a achievement unlocked. The search for pay dirt. You've started your own racing team. It takes a lot of work to build one from the ground up. In order to succeed, you'll need to win races, invest in vehicles and personnel, and earn fans to expand your HQ into new regions. So down here, a hometown start. Every new team starts their journey by racing locally, and your team is no different. Let's head into local and learn how racing in this region works. So you can see I have Fabiano Racing. I did choose custom whenever it gave me options to choose different teams. I chose custom and made my own, so you can see what this looks like. So here's local championships, a local start. You'll be starting with $10,000 in team funds, which is enough to buy your first vehicle and get started on the track. As you progress into regional and national circuits, additional vehicles will become available for purchase. Earn money to buy more vehicles and expand your team. Okay, so here you go. It's time to choose. Here in local, you can choose from 305 Sprint or Street Stock. When you're ready, make your choice and head to the track for your first race. Now, we covered the 305 Sprints and the other sprint cars, or the other cars in the game in the last video. So a lot of you wanted to see Street Stocks. Okay, we purchased the 305 or the Street Stock. We're gonna do Street Stock. Purchase. Okay, so here we are in our garage. Local Street Stock, Dirt Car Racing Street Stock Series. Looks like Kokomo is next. And there's the location, all that information there. We have no sponsors, no contracts. Next contract opportunity in 2 races. So we can hit the left bumper and the right bumper to go different events, but we have no other events. They just want to jump us into everything here. Now we can edit the paint job here. We all want to see this, I am certain. And here you go. Just like we saw with the fire suit, similar things with the cars, and you can expect that as well. So I'm going to mess around with this stuff. If I see something new, I will show it to you. Copy to other series is an option there as well. So let's get started with the car. Okay, I think I got the hang of that for the most part. I do like the fact that we can move the camera around freely in this 3-dimensional space and check out everything from here. You can zoom in and out really close to the car, actually. So that's really helpful whenever you're designing the cars. Wish we had an option to copy and paste these decals, but I didn't notice how we did that. But let's go into car number here. And on the left side, we have Okay, so I see how this works. Car number 1. So we can enter any number we want, I guess. Do we have the 27? Let's hope they do. Yes, they do indeed. Very cool. Here's the different fonts. So you have 10 different fonts to choose from. Very nice. I'm going to go with that one. And you have reverse italic, italic, or normal. I'm going to do the reverse italic on that one. Fill on that guy. You could go like super short track with it and give it like a fluorescent kind of color, you know, like yellow or even like these colors here. I think that would look kind of cool. Get rid of the hexagons, but you can change the patterns. So you have none, gradient, horizon, starfield, diamond plate, checkered flag, camo, carbon fiber, hexagon. Here you go. That's the ones you get there. And then you have the accent as well. You can change that to whatever you want it to be. Go with black on that. That looks actually pretty cool. I like that. I want more of a color to it though. Let's see. Maybe like right there. There we go. Pattern is good there. We have gradient turned off. Okay, yeah. You have accent and then outline. I didn't do an outline, did I? No. There you go. Well, I'm going to keep it black. I like that. So left side, car number 1, you can change those. Or you can add a car number. The car number 2, boy, I really don't know what this is all about. Let's see. So you can literally have multiple. You could have 2727 if you want to. So the options are there for you to go absolutely crazy. I won't be doing that, but very cool that you can do that. And just hit X if you want to delete that, and I will. There we go. And I like my car number where it's at on the left side. In the rear, you change that up as well. Love that you can move all this around. That's really nice, you know, when you're dealing with all the different fonts and stuff. So you can really go crazy on this if you want to. And I gotta say, I love that big time. You can add a car number on the trunk, on the right side, roof, the hood, and the left side. So there you go. You can absolutely go ham with the numbers. However, I gotta say, I do love the look of that. That looks pretty darn badass. So let's hit back on this guy and we will save our changes. Yes, there we go. And now we have a car that is ready to go. So before we jump into the actual driving, if you want to see the actual driving in a quicker way, you can always check my previous video out. We did showcase all of that and the physics and all that. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I know this car model looks a little goofy. I would like to see the street stocks that are kind of in that picture of like the Camaro and stuff. But this is what you get for this car. So they added a open-ended structure to the career mode. At any point along the way, we can switch to other series if we would like to. So I really like the fact that we can do that. You can race in any vehicle in any season at any time. The seasons are asynchronous. And as soon as you can afford a new vehicle, you can purchase it and enter it into a new season with it immediately. They have an all new format. You start as an unknown driver on the local circuits and battle your way all the way to the national stage. You can expand your headquarters, manage personnel, buy additional vehicles as you compete for the championships, regional championships, and national championships. So you now have lifetime stats, so you can compare your stats against everybody else by wins, races, and championships. So you can see if you can earn more championships than, you know, other drivers can get to, which is kind of cool. Deeper customization, the custom creator we've seen so far. And the biggest one is the scalable primitive shapes and more decal placement options than they've ever had before. All new upgradable parts. With each part you own, you can apply improvements to it to make it much more powerful. And we'll get into that in just a few moments. Excuse me, remember, I am sick. I'm gonna do the best I can here. And we're gonna start our first event. So before I get my practice going here, I did wanna show you, if you go to the car setup and hit change, now you can go to custom race and edit the setup here or custom qualify. I didn't show you this last time, so I wanted to show you everything that's here. You have left front, obviously right front, miscellaneous is wheel lock, steering offset, tire compound. You can change right there from soft, medium to firm. And then you have gears, rear end, right rear, left rear, things like that. All of this stuff is here. You can hit X to recommended setups like we were showing before. and it does show you a lot of what you can expect out of those. I really like the way this is set up. I've always just used the default ones, but I know a lot of you wanted to see the custom ones. All right, goal time is a 15.743. Our best laps is 16.211, so we're not doing anything great out here, that's for certain. It is time to qualify, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and change up the car a little bit and make it just a tad tighter. All right, wish us luck here. Our first qualify session on our career mode in the street stocks. Try not to wreck it in the process too. Oh yeah, it's definitely tighter because the wheel is cranked here. There we go. Drive a little harder that time. There we go. Almost got in the wall there. That was bad. It's so different driving one of these cars compared to what we did last time. And, you know, we're in, yeah, really early on equipment, 35th. All right, let's do it. Heat number 3. We just need to do something decent here, that's all. Just something decent. You know, we're learning as we go along here. Ready to go green? Yes, we are. Let's do this thing. Woo-hoo-hoo. You really do get that feeling of a small town dirt track, you know? And you're just a guy in the back with the car he brought to the track that he worked on all week long. Try not to wreck it into the wall. Only 2 laps to go in the heat, and we have no pace. And look how much I have to crank my wheel to the right. I tightened the car up way too much, it feels like. I'll try running the middle line here. And the fresh stuff, see if that helps us. And we find the wall. There you go. So we are struggling out here on some entry-level stuff. Yeah, dead last. There you go. Just wanted to show you how terrible I was in that session there, getting it into the wall. I'm gonna go 62% loose on this one. I mean, I figure, you know, we tried the other one and I didn't have a lot of fun with that in practice, so we're gonna give this a shot in the B main. Starting 19th in the B main. Wish me luck. Gonna need it for sure. Yep, ready to go. Green flag race, and let's do this. All right, looser's already better, I can tell you. You see how slow these cars are compared to the ones we drove last time too. Very big difference there. Slide them. Slide up on them like that. Just using a little bit of brake on corner entry. It really does help the car turn. I'm spinning the heck out of the wheels there. Wow. These drive so wildly different. But the challenge to drive them is there, man. It really is. We're giving her all we got, Captain. 15's got something on us. Oh my jeez. Almost wrecked it big time. I'm gonna try to go underneath the 15 here. 1 to go. Got a full send. Oh, spun it out. Dang. Well, so much for that, right? Feel like the local idiot wrecking his car on a weekend. Well, looping it at least. So, yes, you can spin out in the game. So, loose was not fast for us. It was terrible. So you guys just see how sideways I am compared to these guys. And there you go. There's the spin. Nice realistic looking spin too. So, yeah, that was a learning thing for us. So definitely not a great weekend for us starting out, but we'll go ahead and take it. Abby Barnes is the winner. Congratulations to them. You can also open up the full season standings, and you can scroll through it all you want there. Very cool. Not worried about it. Let's go ahead and hit continue and finish the event. All right, so terrible finish, but we made $1,690 miraculously, and we gained 14 fans because we spun out. We were the only car I saw spin out, so they were probably excited about that and was like, who's that idiot? Apart from that, you can see there car status, park condition, and rough driving up there in the top right, tires, suspension, the chassis, and the engine. And there you go, 2% upgraded, 0 of 4. Car performance, kind of similar to what we've seen before in the past with that. There they go, showing us our next race is in Grant Park. So here we go. Now we have a little bit of a little bit more freedom of what we can expect. We can hit back, and we can hit back again. And here we go to local, regional, and national level there. Lifetime earnings. You have series and vehicles there. Then you have the progress down there, national, regional, and local. And those are the championships. You have driver. Here's all your information with stats of that. One race, so far, obviously. Accounting. Here you go. Current balance, lifetime earnings, lifetime expenses, recent activity, street stock merch. There you go. So that's how we made our money. Merchandising. And then here's your lifetime wins. You have lifetime races, championships, and championships. So local, regional, and national. And here you go. You have all of this stuff. You can invert the sorting if you want. So you can do focus player, and then you can focus top. But now we can look in here, and you can see all the different stats with that. Pretty cool that you can do that. You hit A to go to the different series. So this is street stock, and then you have the 360 sprints, pro late models, and there is your World of Outlaw late models and the sprint cars. So there you go. You can switch between all that kind of stuff. Left stick to change the column, obviously, showing you all that stuff. I think all you stats guys will understand what all that is. You can go in here and edit the driver whenever you need to. Really good that you can do that very quickly. So back to our garage here, we can see next event, parts and repairs, schedule, and stats just from all of that there. So parts and repairs, obviously we're going to have to do some stuff here with this. So tires level 1 is installed, 0 of 3 upgrades on level 1. You have level 2, level 3, and then regional access and national access required. And there's the price down at the bottom, and man, it gets expensive, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Then you have suspension. You can upgrade the part there. Purchase more parts there by the levels as well. And then you have this stuff. Same thing for the chassis. And then the engine level. Here's where we're going to be putting our money. We only have 1,690 to our life, but we have to upgrade the part because, dude, that's literally all we can do. We can go, okay, so upgrade here, +2, +4, but your durability is not as much there. Let's go with this. Let's spend the money on the engine. I really do think that that's something we have to do no matter what. So condition here. Oh, we got an achievement unlocked. I'll take one of those. So now we can repair something if we want to. Obviously, engine, we could have repaired it, but I'm needing something better than what we had. So we can repair all parts for $24 or repair the chassis for $8. So you can repair just that. This is dirt cheap, man. Like, seriously. All right, let's repair all of our parts. There we go. So everything's ready for the next race. So you can go to the schedule and you can go back to the original race there and still see all your standings. I love that you can see all of this at a glance. And then up next is Grant Park, obviously. And then we can expect Fairbury, Sterling County, Elm Creek, etc., etc. So you can get a good idea of what to expect. Let's go to career options so I can show you that. And just like in the options, we have difficulty preset, transmission, car identifiers, car shake effect, wheel-to-wheel contact. Now I'm going to just do a little bit of car shake effects. Some people didn't like how pristine it was last time. AI difficulty set to expert, full damage, 30% race length, and then all on the flags. You can return to the headquarters, but we don't want to do that. We want to go to the next event. I can tell you right now, running the top is a lot easier than running that bottom. You see how tight the car is up here on the cushion. Man, when you're down there, you are getting sideways, and I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So, getting the hang of it. All right, time to qualify. We'll see what we can do here. But yeah, that's the biggest takeaway I can tell you. I know we talked about it last video, but the physics are just so different, and the car feels alive. It really does. Now, I've driven these street stocks before in single player mode, and they don't drive as bad as they're driving here. So when you are in career mode, you're going to be expecting to drive junk. That's for certain. 36th. So not dead last. Surprising, you know, considering that we did change out that engine. All right, heat number 4. Let's do it. I'm excited to do something better than the last week, so let's ready to go green, and I'll get my leaderboard up here. And let's go racing. Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna have to run the outside groove, man, because that bottom is just ice for me. There we go. I'm gonna focus and race. No good. Just terrible. All right, I'm ready to go green. I don't know about y'all. Here we go. I love the different phases of night too. Very cool. A little bit of contact there, but that's all right. They were slow. You give up so much whenever you're jumping out of that throttle like that. Sometimes. There we go. A lot smoother, a lot better that time. A little bit of brake on entry there, not a whole lot needed. But some. Oh, the 23 diving it down in there. The slide job on us is just a tad. I'll do the same to them though. A lot of cars using that outside lane. Let's see if we can get up there and do it as well. Overdrove that, man. Wow. Really did. Hey, 14th. All right, so B main, 14th. Final position, 34th. Nothing spectacular, but hey, it's not 40th, right? Yeah, so that's a win. But Harry Nelson got the win. Here we go, race earnings. We love to see it. $16.84 that time by. Merce sold $10. And then race payout. There you go, same thing. Finished the event just like before. We gained some more fans, so we're at 96 with those guys there. 2810 we have there. So let's go ahead and hit continue here. And oh,
I know it's tough in these first few events. I remember when I was just starting out at my local track many years ago. But you're doing great. Just keep focusing on doing your best and try to get into as many features as you can. The sponsors out here like to see consistency. If you do that, your fan base will start to build, and you'll be heading out to regional events in no time. Just remember to sink as much money back into your car as possible. It will help you stay competitive. Good luck out there.
all right, thank you. There you go. 34th. Fairbury Showcase. Ooh, sponsor contract. Ooh, okay, okay. Now we need to go to parts and repairs, and yep, she needs some work, doesn't she? but we have 2810 to spend. So we're maxed out on what we can do with the engine. The next jump up is going to be $11,360. And then those are the upgrades, you know, just like we did before with this stuff, you know, going through the 1, 2, 3. So we're not worried about that. The chassis needs some help for sure. I mean, you see me, I have my hands full on this suspension. It is a mess. So we need to upgrade this part as well. So +2 performance, +4 performance, +3. So this one here is a 0.4 durability. It's less durability, but it's better performance. However, if we spend that $50 more, we can get that extra durability with just a little less performance. So we're going to do that one. I think that'll work for me. And then we can move on to the suspension next. And here you go. Upgrade the parts here. I'm going to go with performance on this one. Actually, you know what? With these things, like the suspension and stuff, I do want to have the same kind of durability with it, even with the slight performance happening there. Tires, my lord, those were terrible. We need all the performance we can. I don't care about the durability. These things were terrible. So there you go. 17 of 17, 8% upgraded of the car. Not a whole lot, but we need to get the showcase in so we can make some money. All right, qualify time. You better believe it. We're coming with a vengeance here at Fairbury. A little bit of brake there just to help the car settle into the corner. You see how different the amount of wheel necessary is compared to last time when we were driving that bucket of bolts, but I don't want to wreck my car into the wall. I say that and I start screwing up. Okay, goal achieved on qualifying. We did all right there. $42nd. All right, 42nd, and our goal was achieved, so I'm very happy. That means that we're making progress. All right, I'm ready to do this.
We're just about ready to go.
All right, ready to go, Green. Hello there. Whoa, hello. I like spun like almost off his nose there. I'm gonna run the top here at this track. Oh my, contact up there big time. You see, I'm running the top and I'm maintaining pace with the field here. And we'll take 7th out of that. All right, we're redeeming ourselves already. So yeah, guys, it goes without saying, this is an early build of the game. Last time was a really early build of the game. We didn't even have full rosters and all that stuff. So keep that in mind when you're watching these videos. All right, C-Main. Top 5. We can do it, right? Think we can do it? Do a top 5 finish? I don't know. I don't know about that. Here we go. Ooh, that was contact, and that's going to be damage to our car. That's rough driving. They aren't going to like that. I tried to send it in there too hard, and, well, we paid the price for it. That's for certain. Although I gotta say, it is fun driving these. You know, in the last couple of games, they were slow and kind of dull to drive sometimes, but whew, the new physics, oh, sorry, buddy. The new physics have really brought this car to life as far as the feel goes. So I'm actually enjoying the racing that it's providing than it did in previous titles. Yes, they are. We have aero damage, but who cares, right? Yeah. gotta do something different here because they are not giving me much to play with up there. Woo, sorry. You see how icy it is down here on the bottom. There we go. Better. 15th. Man, that's tough. 15th, 45th total. Just, I mean, it's better than 52nd, right? So we'll take it. There's our race earnings coming in. The play right there. 3,132. Finish the event. And confirm that. There you go. Moderate driving, tires, all that stuff, you know, it's all going to need to be fixed. We already know that.
You really gave it your all today, but it just wasn't your day. It happens to all of us.
Thanks. It's true. So all those cut-ins with the drivers and stuff from previous games is all still there, so you don't feel so bad. All right, so here you go. No sponsor and extra value as a contract offer. Initial payout is $610 and payout per race is $1330. So let's sign that sponsor. Let's see what this is all about. So here you go, sponsor incentives. Your sponsor provides opportunities to earn extra money through sponsor incentive contracts. Successfully achieve the goal to earn the specified payout, achieve them all, and earn a bonus. Contracts you are offered will improve as your standings improve. So just like we've seen before, top 35s, top 25s, or top 20s. For me, top 35, that's what we want to try with out of the gate. I'm not going nuts on that by any means. Let's just go ahead and repair all our parts. There we go. We don't have enough money to buy anything crazy yet. So the next thing I want is level 2, which is 11,360 for level 2. So yeah, we got some time. And check it out. They automatically change out my sponsor I had set up earlier with extra value since they're my new sponsor. So pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can do here. I'm gonna go with the outside view here so you can see what it looks like. Even though I'm terrible at driving with third person. Oh man, I cannot drive like that. I just can't drive like that. I don't know how y'all drive in third person in these racing games. I can't do it. I wanted to. I really wanted to show it to you, but we're good. All right, heat number 2. Let's just move this thing right along, right? Yep, just about ready. Let's do it. Hey, we'll take 9th. Okay, let's do this. They are rolling to the line. Yes, they are indeed. All right, green flag in the air. I think I'm gonna roll with the outside lane. Hey, that dude's got my logo on this car. The JF logo, the 7 car did. Oops, sorry, bud. That looked pretty cool. We still up there. Oh yeah, they're hitting the brakes. I gotta brake a lot more at this track. Gonna help me out tremendously with corner entry. There we go. Boy, that 7 really wants to say hello, doesn't he? Just a little bit. Jeez, this thing is out of control. slide job on Mike there for 14th. Woof. We worked for that one. Well, my arms are jelly after that one. The B main, 14th, 34th total. Hey, we got our sponsor goal, I believe, on that one. Yep, sponsor payout 1330 on that one, and 38 achieved on that. So there you go. So that's more money, 2,391 that time. And there you go. Next unlock at 7,500 for the fans. There you have it. We made our sponsors happy. You perfectly completed your sponsored gold contract. Keep up with the good work. So Extra Value, very happy with us. And we are happy to see them happy with us, obviously. Choose sponsor incentive. So you can change it each time. I'm going to go with the easy ones for now until we upgrade the parts for the car and stuff. But yeah, other than the terrible driving, a reminder that I've got this sun bug, and it's bad. It's been bad. I just want to make sure I can get this video out to you guys. It's just taxing. But I gotta say, with what I've seen here so far in this career mode, I do like it. There's a lot improved from the last games. That is for certain. So hopefully I showcased this enough for you to make your decisions. A lot of you guys were saying, hey, I'm going to make my decision on buying it when this video comes out. So there you go. The biggest takeaway, honestly, like I've said it a bajillion times, the physics. And, those of you that are into doing setups and stuff on your cars, there's that option too. It's going to help you get more out of your car, win races easier. For those of you that are on a wheel, you guys are going to have your hands full for sure. I can't say anything about the controller playing because I'm not a controller guy. That's not my ideal. But again, big thanks to iRacing and Monster Games for letting me show this to you early. You can check out all the links and stuff in the description below to pre-order and all that fun stuff. And then the game will be out very, very soon. I will see you guys next time. Take care.